Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we re-diving into a topic that's absolutely crucial for anyone serious about building a secure financial future. We're re-talking about the silent destroyers of wealth, the subtle habits and decisions that can sabotage your financial goals without you even realizing it. I call them the top 5 wealth killers. Stick around, because avoiding these could be the difference between struggling financially and achieving true financial freedom. So what's the first major wealth killer? It's lifestyle inflation. You know how it goes. You get a raise, a bonus, or a better paying job, and almost immediately your spending increases to match that new income. Your apartment gets bigger, your car gets fancier, your vacations get more extravagant. It feels great in the moment, right? But here's the problem. If your expenses rise just as fast as your income, you're not actually getting any wealthier. You're just upgrading your rat race to a more luxurious version.
Oh.
The gap between what you earn and what you spend is where wealth is built. If you let lifestyle inflation eat up that gap, you'll always be living paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much you earn. The key is to be conscious. When you get a raise, make a plan for that new money before it hits your bank account. Decide to save or invest at least half of it. Celebrate your success with a one-time purchase, not a permanent increase in your monthly bills. This single discipline can dramatically accelerate your journey to wealth. All right, moving on to wealth killer number 2, and this one is a beast. High interest debt. I'm talking about credit card debt, payday loans, and other forms of consumer debt that come with sky-high interest rates. Think of high interest debt as a financial anchor. Are you trying to swim forward and build your savings? This anchor is actively pulling you backward, and it's heavy. An 18% or 25% interest rate on a credit card isn't just a number. It's a powerful force working against you. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar that could have been invested in working for you, earning returns through the power of compounding. Instead, you're making the credit card companies richer. If you're carrying this kind of debt, your number one financial priority should be to create a plan to pay it off as aggressively as possible. Use the snowball or avalanche method. Consolidate your debt, cut your spending, do whatever it takes. Getting out of high-interest debt is like taking your foot off the brake. Only then can you truly start accelerating toward your financial goals. Let's talk about the third wealth killer. Lack of a financial plan. This is like trying to drive from New York to Los Angeles without a map or a GPS. You might head in the general direction, but you'll likely get lost, take costly detours, and may never actually reach your destination. A financial plan is your roadmap. It's not just about budgeting. It's about defining your goals. What do you want your money to do for you? You want to retire early? Buy a house? Travel the world? Start a business? Once you know your destination, you can chart the course. Your plan should outline how much you need to save, where you should invest, how you'll manage risk, and what milestones you need to hit along the way. Without a plan, your financial decisions become reactive and emotional. You might panic sell during a market downturn or splurge on something you couldn't afford because you don't have a clear framework. Having a plan brings clarity, purpose, and discipline to your financial life. It turns vague wishes into actionable steps. Now for wealth killer number 4, and it's one that trips up so many people, trying to time the market. We've all felt the temptation. The market is soaring, and you think, I should wait for it to cool down before I invest. Or the market is dropping, and you think, I'll sell now and buy back in at the bottom. It sounds logical, but in reality, it's a losing game. Nobody, not even the most seasoned financial experts, can consistently predict the market's short-term movements. The people who get rich from investing are not the ones who jump in and out. They are the ones who stay in. The strategy that has proven to work over and over again is time in the market, not timing the market. This means investing consistently through a strategy like dollar-cost averaging and letting your money grow over the long term. By trying to time the market, you risk missing the best days of growth, which often happen right after the worst days. It's an anxiety-inducing and ultimately wealth-destroying habit. Focus on your long-term plan, not the daily headlines. And that brings us to our 5th and final wealth killer, ignoring financial education. In today's world, you can't afford to be financially illiterate. Financial landscape is complex and constantly changing. New investment products, tax laws, and economic trends emerge all the time. If you don't make an effort to understand the basics of personal finance, things like budgeting, investing, compounding, and risk management are at a huge disadvantage. You become vulnerable to bad advice, predatory financial products, and costly mistakes. You might put your money in the wrong places, pay too much in fees, or miss out on incredible opportunities for growth. The good news is, you don't need a degree in finance to become financially savvy. There are countless amazing books, podcasts, blogs, and YouTube channels like this one that can teach you what you need to know. Dedicate just a few hours each month to learning about money. Think of it as an investment in your single greatest asset, yourself. This knowledge will pay dividends for the rest of your life, protecting you from mistakes and empowering you to make smart decisions that build lasting wealth. So let's do a quick recap of the 5 wealth killers we need to avoid. Number 1, lifestyle inflation, where your spending grows as fast as your income. Number 2, high interest debt, the financial anchor that pulls you backward. Number 3, lack of a financial plan, trying to navigate your finances without a map. Number 4, trying to time the market, a gambler's game that rarely pays off. And number 5, ignoring financial education, leaving yourself vulnerable in a complex financial world. By recognizing and actively avoiding these 5 pitfalls, you are setting yourself up for success. It's about being intentional, disciplined, and proactive with your money. Building wealth isn't about getting lucky or finding a magic bullet. It's about consistently making smart choices and avoiding the big mistakes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this breakdown valuable. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you have any questions or want to share a wealth killer you've had to overcome, drop a comment below. I love reading your stories and insights. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, stay smart and build your future.